Thank you so much for being here. So Christine, I think you're going to share your screen, I believe. Awesome, wonderful. So welcome, my name is Chris Kofer, Executive Director, Office of Pre-College Programs. I'm being supported here for my technology by my colleague, Christine. And the first thing that we're gonna do is show you a very brief video. It's actually a 40-second version of a 2-minute video of a testimonial of our students who took our online courses last summer. Take it away, Christine. Make sure your volume's turned up. Uh-oh. Check your volume, Christine. Okay, if we don't get it in the next 10 seconds, we're going to bail on it. Can't hear it, Christine. Okay. All right, Christine, let's just go ahead and move on. So go ahead and move to the next slide. Thanks. Sorry about that, folks. Technical issues, you know how it goes, and no big deal at all. So the students in that testimonial, we actually have that video on YouTube. In fact, in a minute, I'll put the link in the chat where you can watch it. It's a minute 48 seconds of all students, only students talking about their experience in our courses last summer. Basically, they had an exceptional experience, even though they couldn't be on campus. They had a great experience. We're going to spend the next 5 minutes talking to you about our summer college online for 2021. And a little bit about this program which is called Accelerated Semester Online and Academic Year Online courses that we offer. We're not going to talk about summer college residential because that is postponed for this year. It's not going to happen. We're happy to have that back in summer 2022. So on to summer college. The point of these summer college courses is to give you exposure into academic areas that you're interested in, that you want to explore. So obviously some knowledge acquisition, some expanding of your vocabulary and understanding the world around you, also developing new skills, and providing you with insight about your potential college experience before you graduate high school. So it's getting the head start. We do offer certificates for the courses after you've completed them, and you do get a Syracuse University transcript, whether it's credit or non-credit. We have 70 courses this summer, and I am going to put in the chat. Go ahead and go to the next slide, Christine. Thank you very much. So those that showed right there on the, let's see, with all attendees, this is the link in the chat to our listing of the 70 college course web pages. We dedicate a web page to every one of our courses. And these are the areas, the subject areas you're going to find them in. Syracuse University consists of 13 schools and colleges, and the subjects are across 10 of those schools and colleges where undergraduate study. So please do take a look. I guarantee there's going to be courses that are of your in your interest areas of interest. Go ahead to the next slide, Christine. Thank you. So what is a typical day? So when we have students on campus, you're fully immersed into the college experience. You're studying for 6 to 8, even 10, 12 hours a day, depending on the type of coursework you're engaging in. Because it's online, because students are at home, we stretch the number of weeks and we reduce the number of daily hours required because you have other things going on in your life when you're at home. So most courses typically have 1.5 hours of synchronous, that's live class time per day with your faculty or instructor and your TAs and your IAs, which are instructional assistants and teaching assistants. Then you will have a more asynchronous classwork to do out of that. That could be viewing lectures, it could be readings, viewing videos, working on projects, and so on, specifically related to the course and assigned by the faculty or instructor. Then you'll have homework on top of that. So you're looking at about 4 hours a day, on a lot, but they do vary. Again, the courses vary a lot, which is why we want you to email us and contact us to talk about your specific course of interest, because we can really get into the weeds and make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Now, outside of class, we do have an online community. We weren't sure how this would go last year. It went fabulously successful. Students engaged in all the things you see on the screen there and more. It was the first time we were trying to do a virtual community. And we had a great success. The students loved it. Watch our video from YouTube and you'll see. And then now we're doubling down, and we've learned we've acquired new and more things that we're doing. And not only is it fun stuff, but you provided access to the career counseling staff, to the Office of Multicultural Affairs staff, to the writing center to work if you've got writing papers that are due. So all sorts of student services access you have because you are a Syracuse University student while you're engaged in our coursework. You have all the access that Syracuse University students have, whether it's in person or online, and they made all of that available online for our students. So excellent. Thank you, Christine. So very briefly, we have this accelerated semester online. It does not have that community that the summer college online has, but it does have very highly developed, really professionally made online courses that are offered to part-time undergraduate students at Syracuse University. Each of these courses that are offered they take 10 months minimum to build the course. So while a summer college course that was residential is offered online in the summer, that isn't a fully built out online course. It's really doing a course remotely via Zoom and other platforms, where these courses are highly polished, fully fleshed out and developed. And they have the unique part about them, unlike a lot of other online courses, is they're not fully asynchronous. They're not just at your own pace. Each of our courses has one weekly 90-minute synchronous class time. So you do have that building of community in your class. And then you're given approximately 8 to 10 hours of asynchronous work. These are 8-week semesters, so they are longer, but it's a great way to get some credits ahead of time. They're all for credit. Next slide. So really quickly, the success of summer college, we had 98% of our students say that that the course prepared them and did them a world of good. And then 97% of our students have gone on to either achieve or in the process of earning their bachelor's degree. And then on the right, you see a bunch of these great companies that our former students work for. So, and then lastly, the last slide is, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We want to have individual conversations with you, your parents, students, and set you up for success in a summer college course. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, Anna.